Hey everybody, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some Disco Elysium, shall we? Well, uh, I was chatting with Anastasia on YouTube and getting reassurance that there is a legitimate way around Measurehead, and I don't know if this is this doorway here, but it very well might be. Um, I just don't have the wherewithal to see it yet with my perception. So I'm going to go ahead and look around in some other places. And at the very least, I can, pass time and do my interview at 8 p.m. tonight. And maybe that will be helpful. I can also look around and try to make some more cash in, places that would support that. But I don't... Boy, I don't see anything here. Nah. I know that this is the lady driver's apartment that I can tell. Kraz.
A plaster cast bust, honestly. He does kind of look like you after all.
Alright, I could go down a different path with that if I wanted to, but I don't really right now. I don't know enough about Kraz Mazov. Was he a mass murderer?
Someone walking around inside, rearranging the furniture.
Knock again.
A poor communard, from the looks of it. The room is barely bigger than a closet.
This time, the voice steps closer. Who is this? It's the police. Open up. Do I have to open the door? You hear the clacking of heels again as the other side walks right up to the door. Her tone is now getting a defensive edge. Do you have a warrant? I'm not obliged to open the door if you don't have a warrant.
Let's go. We don't have a reason to get inside that apartment.
Oh, yes, we
It's
do.
generally easier to do things if you have literally any reason.
Touche. Alright, I don't have a reason. I'm just looking around, trying anything at all. You got anything to say about the lady driver? Are you the lady driver?
Give me a moment.
Never mind. No. She's got nothing. Alright, and... Oh, look, here's some money. The sea below looks cold and winter gray. Indeed. But we got 10 cents. Now we're getting there. Alright, let's go up and... We can see if Cindy the Skull has any information for us before we try some other avenues. What we can do is basically try to get our authority up to impress the Hardy Boys, or look for a way around Measurehead, or explore some other bits and hope that we can find some new info.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
I can't retry this if I fail it, so that's bad.
She turns her head to face.
She doesn't like Joyce.
That is on her.
The woman on the boat.
Yeah.
Ozon is
On a first-name basis with her, are we? Have you got a crush on?
Oh boy. Yeah, I've got a crush on Joyce. She's actually kind of cool. You're too hard on her. Alright. Now there's nothing in here for me to check anymore. Okay. Fair enough. Now let's just bail. Alright, I want to see if I can get a little bit closer to the coast, maybe, and find the piece of armor. But that might not happen until Wednesday when I can get across the lock. I don't know. There's nothing wrong with just waiting and doing my interview. I have, the waterlock on Wednesday. I have the smoker on the balcony after 2100. So there's all this stuff I can do. I can look for the lady driver. I could buy the book on cockatoos, find the working class husband, prove my authority to the Titus Hardy. I have a feeling that because Kim got all that extra money from selling the caps, the hubcaps, that even if I ran out of money, that he would come up with the goods to pay for my hotel room at the Whirling and Rags. But I feel bad about it, and that's one of the things that I think is so interesting about the game, is that if I didn't care how other people perceived me, I could easily just get around by, pretending to be a racial supremacist like Measurehead, by turning on Tommy, the lorry driver, and just being a general jerk. But for some reason, even though I have no memory, I'm trying to be friends with everyone before my professional obligation to solve this crime, and I don't know why. I like these people.
This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest.
Portal
The
viewer.
metal feels cold.
Yeah, okay. We've already done that. There's the woman whose child may or may... Not child. Her child isn't missing. What's missing is her husband. Well, her child is in Jamrock. Let me see. Can I talk to you about...
Hello again, sir.
Who is that? Point to the woman browsing
that's
books.
Auntie Billy. She's nice if a bit distressed.
Why is she distressed?
I think she is a bad husband.
Uh-oh.
Not very nice or helpful.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Who are these famous people?
Kings and queens and generals of old, or artists and writers, or musicians, those kinds of people.
Uh-huh.
There's usually something extraordinary about them.
She scratches her cold, reddened cheek, then continues.
I think that's why people read them, to find the secrets of their fame.
Seems like most people who read those books fail to get more famous from reading them.
Reading those books doesn't make the readers more famous, does it?
But it does make the famous people more famous.
She smiles gleefully. Touché. Fame sounds delicious. Maybe someone will write a book about me one day.
Why would they do that, sir?
Because I'll be a superstar cop in the papers and everything. That'll show them.
That's so cool. Maybe they'll make you a book cover picture and everything. Standing over a dead body, holding a gun.
Now you're talking. I could talk to her about romance, I guess.
It's the type of book where there's a rich lady and she has to choose between the good man and the bad man.
Nice. She smiles at the thought, perhaps imagining herself in that situation.
Or there could be a story about a poor lady getting a rich man. It's about man and lady business, sir.
What about a book where the man and lady business doesn't work out at all?
I haven't read many of those. Maybe you should ask Mum.
Yeah, you think she has one about an excruciatingly painful breakup?
I don't think it's a romance story if the main characters break up, though.
She pauses, trying to figure out the appropriate answer. No, think about it. One where they plunge into a torrid spiral of pain and recrimination, only it's really long and drawn out. Scarred for life. Phantom limb.
No, I don't know.
She looks at you with puzzlement. Doesn't ring a bell? Alright, I'll ask your
Yes,
mom.
she knows books. Definitely.
I'll talk to your mom.
What was that? An idea for an unfinished novel stuck somewhere in your forebrain?
No, that was probably an idea for my life that seems broken beyond repair. What about when everyone is
That's
poor?
really not a proper romance story. That's more like everyday life.
Ah. Sometimes you have to write about real life things.
Not in romance books, sir. These are about nice and pretty people, and everyone is happy in the end.
Okay. What about when both of the men are bad?
These are not very common. You can't have a choice between bad and bad. Nobody wants to read a story like that.
What if it's written really well?
Well, maybe then it's fine. Maybe if the lady then decides not to pick either, because she doesn't need a bad man. Yes, that would be interesting.
What about a poor man getting a rich lady?
It happens, but usually the guy gets rich in the process. Or should actually be rich himself, but has lost his family property unjustly, like during the revolution or something.
I see.
Those are unhappy books, for most of the pages. People sad about what they have lost, but then it all turns out just fine in the end.
Yep.
Maybe some about other books?
No, thank you. Yeah, that's definitely not like life here, and now I understand why everyone wants to read books to get away from this experience. Alright, Tommy, I won't break your spirit. Let me just go down this way. It's 14. I could buy the book about cockatoos to pass time. That's a thing that could be done. Here's the bridge. Butter sign down. Okay.
A crumpled billboard reading, Samaran butter soaks in the canal.
That's
Two
funny.
ugly lines mar the bright countenance of the blonde boy depicted.
What is Samaran butter?
Whatever it is, the boy on the billboard seems very happy about it. Goat milk butter. The Samaran terrain makes it easier to raise goats than cows, and the local goat farmers produce high-quality meat and dairy staples that add variety to other nations' diets.
Good. So they got a lot of
It's an
cows.
acquired taste.
It sounds like it.
Judging by the size of the impact and the parallel lines of burnt rubber, the cause was probably a motor vehicle.
Huh. So what you're saying is that someone drove their car into the sign and knocked it over. Look at the crater.
Side slip marks indicated that the vehicle was traveling up the crater at 35 kilometers an hour.
Wow. Look at the roof shack.
The black marks on the roof indicate that the vehicle vaulted from the crater to the roof of the shack.
Wow, look at all these equations. I mean, somebody drove their car and used the roof of this shack as a ramp. Look at the sloping metal roof panel.
The panel served as a takeoff
It
ramp.
did. Look at the broken lampposts.
The vehicle soared through the air, hitting the billboard and upsetting the posts.
Wow.
Then it continued its flight, taking the billboard with it.
Look at the sign.
The sign broke the vehicle's fall into the canal.
Nice. And then did it get to drive away?
The Samaran butter billboard still looks freshly painted, suggesting it took the plunge recently.
How recently?
Within the past 72 hours.
Now that's actually really interesting. So wait a minute. Within the past 72 hours, somebody did this. Was that, by any chance, me? Okay, I'm going to take a wild stab, and I think Rob was asking about this before. We don't know where this guy's car is. We don't know how he got here. I'm starting to think that I did this, that my car is on the other side of the canal, and that maybe my badge is within it, or some other things. Look at the opposite bank.
Still speeding, the vehicle made a loop and vanished into the fog along the coast.
What was the model of this phantom vehicle?
There are two good candidates, the Caprice 40 and the Linéa G22.
Why the Caprice 40?
It's about the right size, and the tire marks look like they came from the skinny tires frequently found on that motor carriage.
Okay.
The Caprice 40 is a very popular model, with bank clerks, topping pie delivery drivers, secondary school teachers, cops, strippers dressed as cops, undressed strippers.
Okay. Interesting. So it's popular with bank clerks and strippers alike. Unusual. What about the Linnea G22?
Very sturdy but light motor carriage. More likely than most to survive that jump. The Linéa G22 is not a particularly popular model due to its peculiar proportions, which the manufacturer's design team probably thought about for too long.
What now?
You'd have to follow the tracks to be sure.
Blink.
The lieutenant looks on, waiting for you to wrap up your analysis.
Okay. I got the analysis, dude. Oh, I can talk to him.
Any theories about what happened here?
Some top shelf shenanigans. I want to meet the driver and shake her hand. Reckless traffic hooliganism. It looks like someone was in a real hurry. It could be this. What kind of car?
What kind of car do you think it was?
I think it was a Capri.
That's quite likely, from what I can tell.
I have some ideas about who it might have been. It had to be someone really cool and courageous. It was someone dangerous. Perhaps this is somehow connected to the murder?
I suppose that narrows it down somewhat. Fortunately, we are not traffic cops. Should we get back to the murder?
I know Jacob Earn. Alright. I'm gonna try this.
Somewhere in the depths of your alcohol-addled soul, you find a few threads that you can weave into a story.
This could have only been Jacob
The tip-top tourney champion?
After the untimely death of dear friend and fellow racer Alfie Delatraz at Fjordhammer, Jacob was desperately chasing death on the racetrack, but death eluded
The
him.
lieutenant patiently listens to the words coming from your mouth.
After quitting in frustration, he became a recluse, a ghost driver searching for death on the streets of Revachol, speeding.
Jumping canals at night? If I was Jacob Irv, I wouldn't drive in Martinez. The roads are awful. In conclusion, it's a colorful theory, but I don't believe Jacob Irv did this. Should we go?
No, we need to find this Jacob before tragedy strikes.
If we must.
We must. Got a new job. Alright. Fantastic. That's funny. Okay, I didn't expect that to happen. Let's see. Okay, can't get over there. And, the bridge is up. Blocking us. Maybe one of these is her lorry. It's so hard, or maybe let me press this man a little bit more. What if he took her lorry? It's the guy said he stole somebody's goods.
Everything's still cool here, officer.
Where are you from?
This man probably comes from Seaguy, sometimes known as the Apricot Suzerainty.
But you're not a local, are you?
Very sharp, officer.
That's
I'm
right.
Serais, from the Seaguy province of the Serais Empire. The Apricot Suzerainty, you know?
Uh-huh.
Apricot Suzerainty calls to mind an era when the Seaguy archipelago was colonized by Revachol. It's a bit of a slur, in other words.
Wince, isn't that name kind of insensitive?
Very cool. I admire your awareness of our intertwined histories. It's super nice of you to apologize for colonialism, but the Apricot Suzerainty is a shithole. That's why I left.
I don't know why I'm talking about this. It's some kind of mind reaction. Point to your head. You're welcome. I do try to be supportive of other people's and cultures.
That's so cool, officer. Speaking of, why not support an independent local entrepreneur by buying some paints and glasses?
I'll leave you to it for now. That's interesting. I mean, so I can't talk to him at all about that.
There are clothes in...
Don't be shy.
I can look
How
at this.
about some premium class service over here? Save the economy? That sounds off.
Save the economy? What are you talking
Haven't
about?
you heard, officer? We've got to be economically conscious. Recycle your cash, keep it in circulation. Don't buy new things. Buy eco.
That doesn't make any sense. Why exactly does the economy need saving? Thanks for the advice. I'll try to be more economically conscious.
Very cool. The economy thanks you, officer.
You're welcome. Browse through the
You
box.
find your hands deep in tattered and faded garments made from weird polyester blends that make your body itch and sweat in all the wrong places.
Economical, but also trendy. Look first hand, buy second hand. Keep the economy moving.
Nice. Find something worth saving from the pile of rags.
Something cold grazes your hand. Synthetic and sleek. A windbreaker. Surf, it says, but also wind, summer, 100% waterproof, and sport. All in different typefaces.
Sounds cool.
Good choice, officer. Mega sporty. And it's only $4.50 for you, sir.
So it gives you composure. Alright. So, you know, I could think about outfitting myself in clothing to get better results on checks that I'm in danger of failing. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. However, I don't have very much money at all. Here's a Wild Pines truck. This could be her lorry. This one could be hers. There's Grandma. This one's all busted up. You can't really inspect them, though. You would have to know exactly which one it was. But there's somebody's shadow there. Yeah. These people, like, way up high. Alright. I'm just going to poke around a bit more and try to find what the item of perception is that I'm missing up here. Like, if maybe it's something that I can find. See, there's like stuff up here, but I can't quite get up here. There's a back way, right? So they did talk about the crane. I wonder if I can, like, reach these crane controls somehow. Wouldn't that be amazing? Measurehead is a powerful man. He's the law. Oh yeah, he's super powerful. Mind if I just walk right by? You look like you mind. Alright. Okay. Well, I could, with my next level up, just put points into perception. God, I wish I could just, like, climb the railing. Just jump over. Or get through that door. Inside the whirling and rags. You know what I mean? That would be helpful. Let me just go into Frit. Haven't been here in a while. Let's see if they got anything cool. Maybe some drugs would help raise my stats. It's possible. All right. Let's see. Do I have anything to deposit?
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
Excuse me, I have the tear bag, but no tear. Can I still use the tear machine?
No. You need tear to use the tear machine.
Leave. She doesn't even look up from her magazine. That's rough, lady.
You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath a display of croissants and juice bottles.
The raincoat is great.
Are transparent, except for the big Fritta slogan on the back.
It just gives you +1 endurance, no negatives.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister pack. A colorful...
Again, I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health.
It just gives you physique. Now, smoking gives you health, or plus intellect and -1 health. That's funny. You got anything to say, lady?
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't really know anything.
Tell me about the dead
I
body.
don't really know anything.
What do you think?
No need to worry.
She's the
okay.
worst.
Uh-huh.
Alright, she's so helpful. Okay, well. She's like, I don't know anything about anything. Does that help you? No. Okay. I'm gonna check the police car again. See if I can radio anything in.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Run your fingers over one of the steering levers.
The white suede feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch handle so very familiar in your palm.
Tap on the fuel preheater
As you
gauge.
tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat.
Okay.
Now, that's enough fun with the foldable headlights. I know they are mesmerizing. They are also fragile. I'm not going to turn it on for you again.
Pick up the radio.
Precinct 57, how may I assist you?
Connect me to the 41st again.
Just a moment.
10-4, come in, officer. Over.
This might sound odd, but there's personal details I'd like to discuss.
Okay, 10-4, sir. I hear you. Relay your question. Over.
Wait, before you say anything stupid, think it through.
What's there to think about?
You're going to be looking at a straitjacket if you tell everyone you lost your memory. Be smart about this. Ask if he's there alone.
10-4, sir. I'm not hearing your question.
Hold on, are you alone in the room? I need some confidential information about myself.
That's a negative, sir. I got 10-12 visitors present here. Over.
Okay. Have I ever told you about my life before the RCM?
10-4, well, that's,
Does he actually want something, or is he hell-bent on disrupting our work?
Uh-oh.
He asked if he ever told me about his days before joining the RCN.
For God's sake, cut this shit out! Tell him to stop wasting time and be a goddamn policeman for a change.
Oh,
Sir, Satellite Officer Vicmar says...
I heard him.
So, was there anything else?
Any news about my family?
Excuse me, sir?
You probably don't want to continue on this road.
Okay, never mind.
Come again, sir? I didn't get that. 10-9, over.
I wanted to know if you got my badge's description right in your report. Could you read it to me, name, rank, date of birth?
What? What is it? He's still on the line?
He wants to verify the information on his badge.
But of course, it says Dick Mullen, High General of the Revacholian Cavalry Force.
Oh.
Tell him to stop wasting time.
What do you need, sir?
Over.
Please refer to me with my full name in the future.
10-9, repeat message. I didn't get that, sir. Over.
Stop calling me sir and just use my real name, will you?
What? What is it?
He seems intoxicated and keeps asking me to call him by his name.
Mullen's drunk and emotionally aggressive. That's new.
Oh boy.
Wrap it up. Don't indulge in his drunken antics.
Let's wrap it up.
Understood, sir. Over.
I've actually lost my gun, too. I'm not going to tell them.
10-10, over and out.
Let me look out the toolbox.
A
Anything
metallic
here?
drawer slides out from under this.
Oh, it's
pull-out
empty.
toolbox.
Close it. Alright, fine. Fine. Nothing in there. Just broken dreams. And if I were to talk to them, I would only make things worse. But to be honest, all those people are terrible, so I don't mind making it worse. Okay. Well, I've got an idea. It's a bad idea, but it's the idea I'm going with. I'm going to buy a book about cockatoos. I do want to go back there. Really badly. Everyone knows the most interesting things about fascists was their magic. Yes.
A sulfur-crested cockatoo sits on the cover. Its
Steal
beak
the guide.
Slightly open. It looks as if the bird is calling out the book title. From A to Zurich, a guide to a well-behaved cockatoo.
God, I should really steal it, but I don't think Kim would be down with that.
Oh, a nature enthusiast. Good choice. I knew it was a good idea to keep that around.
You're right, it was. Alright. Let's check out the book. A book about different cockatoo species and their behavioral problems. Perhaps it could also offer some insight into your own often problematic actions. The spectacular Major Majestic Cockatoo eyes you from the cover. Okay.
A cockatoo is a parrot with an erectile crest, found on the Seminine Islands and in southern Fas a la Mer. Known for their intelligence and general precociousness, cockatoos are popular birds in aviculture. However, they often exhibit various behavioral issues.
Okay, what more?
This book talks about the delicate nature of toos, as well as introducing some of the most popular species among the bird enthusiasts. The funeral cockatoo, the Major Majestic Cockatoo, and the most common Bang Bang Cockatoo. It's colorfully illustrated.
This is hilarious. I didn't know that cockatoos were called toos for short. I'm in the know now. What problems do these birds have?
Where to even begin? All cockatoos are known for their needy natures, requiring attention for at least 2 full hours a day. They love to talk and have been described as lovable clowns who just don't know how to wrap up.
Oh, that's kind of like me. I could handle that. It would be nice to have someone to talk to when feeling lonely.
Pet owners also report moodiness, loudness, and hostility as recurring issues. If left unsatisfied, cockatoos may scream non-stop, pluck their feathers, or become aggressive.
Right, that's pretty bad. Anything else?
It is not recommended to get a cockatoo if you're not able to cook them food every day.
Wow.
And give them the full care that they need. These birds will never understand that you have a life of your own.
Yes, but there has to be something great about cockatoos as well.
You're right. Cockatoos are magnificent creatures. They love to perform, cuddle, and show off, and will even scream for fun, often as loud as up to 135 decibels.
Oh, that's very fun.
Not great for the neighbors.
Not at all.
Performing? Yes, birdie.
Read about the funeral cockatoo.
This is a yellow-tailed black cockatoo. Its specific name, Psittacus venereus, relates to its dark and somber plumage. This bird looks as if dressed for a funeral, 24/7. There is something indisputably ominous about it.
That's not me.
Ooh.
What about the majestic
Perhaps
cockatoo?
the most impressive of all the species, the endangered Major Majestic Cockatoo, is often described as the most flamboyant bird in the jungle. Its pink-colored wings and flowing crest embellishing its proud and bumptious nature. In the words of poet-explorer Sir James Fournier, few birds more enliven the monotonous hues of the verdant forest than this big, bold, and beautiful species.
Touché. Read about the most common Bang Bang cockatoo.
Despite its banging name, the Bang Bang Cockatoo is actually the shyest of the species, common in almost all Seminoese forests, as well as zoos and homes all over the world. Its plumage is mainly gray and white. The Seminoese name Bang Bang is thought to be of onomatopoeic origins.
Honestly, this bird does sound a bit like me.
Yes, but all those cockatoo species are so different. Which one are you?
The Bang Bang.
You're right. You're the mediocrity embodied. This unsung bird belongs on your heraldry.
Aw, put the book away. Okay, well, I completed the challenge. So, or the task. Find a traffic hooligan. See, I need to go to the fisherman's shacks. Oh, these are all the challenges that I could do, but I don't have the right stats, so... I could try, and make them happen. Oh, there's a, oh, it's an interfacing thing. That was to try to steal it. Right. I'm not going to steal it. Well, we at least passed a little bit of time. Alright. The old guys know anything new? If I just run in their game. Well, Kim ran in their game.
Vigilance officer, what can this old carabiner do for you?
Do you know anything about the body?
I don't. In Martinez,
he doesn't know about the crime.
So you don't know anything?
If I knew, I would not be afraid to tell you. I simply don't. I'm an old man, not a coward. The daily business of the riffraff no longer concerns me.
I see.
'Tis true, sire. He knows nothing.
Okay. How about you? You know stuff. You know a lot.
Officer, the mere sight of police... Sure, officer. They are the good guys around here. What do you need? Writing work must... Oh.
Well, he tells his little...
Okay,
That's why Gaston isn't.
Alright,
No.
alright. Now they don't know anything. They can't get me any closer. Well, I could sit on the bench, I guess, and pass time.
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
Ouch.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder. Let's go.
I guess we have to go. Alright. Fine. Let's go. Hey, look. There's the girl. Maybe... See, she's out there smoking. I don't know how to get out there, unfortunately. Unless I could talk to her. Like, this balcony doesn't take you up there. I'd have to get inside her apartment. And I don't think that's a thing I can rightly do. Maybe? Alright, I could talk to the wheelchair lady, but I don't know if she has any information for me or not. Nothing new, and if she did, it would probably be about her lost husband, which I can't do anything about at the moment. Is this Kim's room?
The door is closed.
Knock
Still,
again.
the lieutenant, he doesn't like where this is going.
He doesn't like it. Oh, fine. I could knock on that door after Kim goes to sleep, I guess. They do tell you that you can do certain activities that Kim doesn't approve of after he goes to sleep. So that's something I could do. I wish maybe I could talk to her from here. Wouldn't that be great? Just yell at her. Hello? No, can't yell at her. No yelling. Not really close to a level up at all. Boy, my room is so dirty. It's beyond embarrassing. Nothing on the front page rings a bell. Strange. That's bad for my sanity. Let's just check with her.
Oh, hello, dear. There you are again.
No. Nothing there. Nothing doing there. When I look at my inventory, I have what? I could get some more electrochemistry, but that's about it. I can't really boost anything else with my... Ooh, actually, I should be using the flashlight instead of these. And then in shady places, I can find secret orbs. Yeah, now you're talking. What I can do...
You see a heavy steel door. The cobalt, it leads to a side building. The cobalt, it leads to... The door does not budge. The door does not budge.
Alright. I could try to find some orbs with my flashlight, make a little money, while I'm waiting for my appointment. It's really hard to be a good person in this game, and also to make up for the horrifying mistakes that my character has already made, but I'm trying. There she is. But I can't get to her at all. I wish.
An inconspicuous pile of...
What
it's
is
nothing.
this? It's nothing. He's gonna try to get there, you better believe it. Alright.
The man before you is naked.
Of course. You have questions, don't you? Come back later, Cockatoo.
As you narrow, this is a trick. Only the lower extra, the cadaver slowly twists on the...
Nah, I already know everything I need to know about that.
What do you see?
Nah, we already did that.
Die before I squeal, pig.
Listen, child, the smell is so bad that I threw up, and I was wondering.
Stay away from me, pig. You don't want to see what happens when you corner me.
Okay.
I'll die before I squeal, pig.
What are those strange words you use, girl?
I come from the woods, good Davidu. You don't want to go there with me. You don't want to see what I've seen.
Okay.
Don't be traumatizing here. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh boy.
I'll die before I squeal, pig.
Hey, kid.
What's this kid shit? Fucking mind games. I'd rather die than squeal.
Okay.
Get the fuck out of here, face. You got done. Talk to me.
Okay.
I'll die before I squeal.
Converse with me.
Was the case they gave me.
Only the top of her hat remains. Alright, well, that didn't go very well. But what was I expecting?
Yes?
No. Sorry.
Yes?
No, sorry. You're standing right by the thing. I want to click on this for no good reason.
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center. You hear the same waiting room music, but no one picks up the receiver anymore. Silence. No one answers your call. Nothing happens after you ring the doorbell. They don't want to talk to you. Looks like someone has melted half the plastic off this button.
Huh. This button looks new. It's probably not connected yet.
It's connected.
You ring the doorbell, but nothing happens. All you hear is static. You ring the door. What an ominous name for a hair salon. Doesn't bode well for anyone's hair.
Alright.
Silence. No one answered.
Fine. Nothing happening there either. I read the book about cockatoos, lady. I did it. You were right that I'm a cockatoo.
Excuse me?
I went up and read up on them, just like you said, and I decided on what kind of cockatoo I am. Want to know?
I don't know. The most talkative one?
No. I'm the Bang Bang cockatoo.
The what now?
The Bang Bang cockatoo. It's the most common one.
You truly are one strange cop, aren't you?
Yes.
I have a strange cop offering to find my stupid husband. What a day.
Let's talk about him again.
What about him?
When did you last see
Yesterday
him?
morning, because we talked about this. We talked about not wandering.
Ah, right.
For around 30. She turns away from you. She gives you a short nod.
Alright, so I gotta go find him. Yep. We've already deduced that. No new information there. Okay. We'll help. Maybe. Alright. I gotta see.
The curtains, tattered with age.
Rip it apart.
You see a dimly lit room full of dusty furniture and trash. A doorway stands in the back, covered in dozens of scary little Seminese wards, your shadow looming over it like an omen.
I warned you. You're unleashing forces beyond your understanding.
I am. I'm going in, lady. Ghostly silhouettes of hair dryers. Oh, it's the hair salon. A vaguely androgynous portrait of a man.
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of Seminese trinkets and charms. It appears to be locked.
Knock on the door.
Only an echo. No one is there.
Okay, leave. Alright, so pain threshold. Now, I do have clothing that deal with that. Oh, I thought I did. Maybe if I do something with alcohol?
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of Seminese trinkets and charms.
Man, I really want to do good on and get through this. I can also try... Oh my god. I hurt myself, but I did not get through.
Ow. Shoot. Whose moronic idea was it to just run through the door? Don't you know that things like that hurt?
Alright, heal yourself up. Is that blood I'm seeing?
Are you alright? This looked pretty intense and painful, I must admit.
He just watched me run full speed into the door.
What is going on there? Are you really trying to break down the back door?
Yes.
I warn you, don't tempt the spirits, officer. Don't tempt the spirits, or you'll damage the holy wards on the door.
Ah.
It barely looks like you've done any damage to the door, however. It's still locked and closed, covered in dozens of little charms and trinkets.
Too bad. Alright. I could break through that. Maybe if I drink some alcohol, it'll help with my pain threshold.
You've hurt yourself now. I told you not to mess around back there. What are you even trying to accomplish, you fool?
I need to know what secrets lie behind the door. It's part of a spiritual quest.
You're only making things worse. Stop it. Be compelled to look at the books. Go to them.
It's cursed.
Cursed? Goodness, you were already doing good, browsing the shelves. Why'd you stop?
She smiles and nods, seemingly relieved.
About your daughter.
How's my precious doing? She's a good girl.
It's wrong.
Mind your own business, sir. In our society, people...
Denial is the way she copes with criticism.
Okay.
The woman before you scans...
Alright, fine, fine. You can do what you want with your child. You win. Okay. So, I'm down on money. I'm down on my luck. I've got injury problems. But we've got another thing to do. Break through a door. It seems simple enough. It's not really that simple. Okay. Boy. I gotta tell you, until the time passes, I'm at a loss for what to do. Unless I want to just, like, roll over Tommy's soul or become a racial theory subscriber, much to Kim's chagrin, I don't have many options.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with? Not an umbrella, I hope. I don't need one myself, you see.
I could use a coat like that. The rain is freezing.
Sadly, I need this one myself. It's hydrophobic, repels water, almost magically. The company makes them for offshore platform personnel. Very sturdy.
I see.
What I can do for you is answer some questions. Nothing like talking to pass a rainy day. Word has...
One of the tall buildings.
It appears we are being monitored every step we take, colleague. Did we have any other business?
No, she's got nothing new. And now it's raining really hard, and I don't feel good. Alright, well, I can stand under this little awning and protect myself. And while I'm doing that, go into my items, interactables, and
The
I can
worn map
interact with the map.
features the patchwork grid of the streets of Martinez.
Away, interact.
An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso of the hanged man.
Gross.
It still kind of looks like a map of the stars.
Put it away. Oh, you know what I can do? I can interact with my ledger.
Oh, and the cool piece of toilet paper is stuck to the back.
This is good because this will help me maybe pass some time. Inspect the toilet paper.
It's just toilet paper sticking to the back of the plastic clipboard. You can take it off if you want.
Take it off.
Still wet, the toilet paper peels off the plastic easily. All you have to do is shake it off with your finger and voila! The ledger now looks marginally better.
Great. Browse the yellow papers.
In the back, you see thin, translucent copy of paper. Some neon yellow, some bright red, all covered in boxes, like marching armies. These look like official forms, waiting to be filled out.
Touché.
Then rip them from the binder and hand them out. according to type of form.
What types of forms are
3.
there?
The topmost are misconduct fines, the middle ones are station calls, and the bottommost are field autopsy forms. Each is easy enough to make sense of. You don't have to be an intellectual giant to do police work.
Misconduct
a monetary
fine.
penalization ranging from 20 to 250 real.
Nice.
Severe cases allow for 1,000 real, but that requires special paperwork. The details of issuing these fines are spread out over the rest of the fields.
Oh, I could go give people fines, huh?
But they appear pleasantly vague.
Station call.
These are quite sinister in turn. They give a date and time for the person to appear at the specified precinct police station. Below the call are the criminal charges you risk by not appearing.
Interesting. Field
A
autopsy.
dozen pages of thin copy paper, bright red in color. You see the parameters of a deceased human form waiting to be filled in. Age, sex, condition of internal organs.
Okay, can I do that?
Yes, all that remains now is to fill those forms and hand them to people. Fines for wrongdoers. The rest of the stinking cellulose is much worse for wear. Being sandwiched between the board and the rest of the paperwork must have spared the fragile copier paper.
Look at the clipboard.
It's made of dark blue plastic, hard enough to beat someone to submission with. The edges are rounded, however. The U4 size board feels thick and heavy in your hand. Light shimmers on its wet surface. On the back you see the embossed letters, RCM.
Shake the ledger.
Something rattles inside, ever so lightly. Is there a hidden compartment?
It would be nice.
Permeables. It's not hidden per se. The compartment is made for permeable materials that would get damaged if something happened to it.
Peek inside.
The plastic shimmers like lapis lazuli, but it is not see-through. You cannot see to its center.
What color is it?
Blue. The blue heart. Don't look into it.
How would I open it?
With your hands. U4-sized pages hang from the clip screwed to the top of the board.
Alright, let me put on, let me leave this and put it away. Let me change my tools for the interfacing bonus. I thought you got an interfacing bonus from putting on the chain cutters. I could be wrong about that. Alright. Do I have any interfacing? I would love to get this open. What if my badge is inside? It's not. Okay.
It's the ledger you found in the trash.
Give it a shot.
Is not
Darn.
what you end up doing. You squeeze the plastic to slide it open, but nothing happens. Then you bend it some.
Ouch.
Then crack it. The goddamn thing is stuck.
I
The
bet it
ledger
is.
quivers in your hand. As it shakes, the pages rustle.
Ouch.
This pathetic mess suddenly afraid of you for some reason.
That is awful. We're going to have to try that again and get inside, but we'll do that next time. Everyone, I want to thank you so much for watching. I'll check you in the next episode. Take care.